Welcome to ER Advisor Essentials, a professional series for federal employee relations. In this module, the ER Advisor's Toolbox, we'll cover the essential building blocks you need to provide accurate, consistent, and confident guidance in your role. Let's dive in. Foundations of Technical Knowledge. As an ER advisor, technical fluency is your first line of credibility. You should be familiar with the key legal and policy authorities that govern personnel decisions. These include statutes and regulations, applicable case law, agency-specific policies, collective bargaining agreements, and guidance from your agency's legal counsel. Maintain a reference binder or a quick access folder with your most used citations, and always stay aware of how your agency's policies may differ from the federal baseline. Making information accessible. Our job is to translate policy into practice, avoid jargon, define acronyms, and keep your advice rooted in plain, accessible language. Use if-then statements to walk supervisors through decision points. And when appropriate, reflect their own language back to them, then reframe it for clarity and compliance. When in doubt, simplify. Don't dumb it down. Clarify it up. Understanding the context. Before you give guidance, get the full picture. Understand the performance and/or behavioral concern. Know the employee's status, like whether they're probationary, on a demonstration opportunity period, formerly known as a performance improvement plan, or have medical accommodations. Go beyond the facts. Assess the tone of the supervisor's concern, and ask if this is part of a pattern. Always ask, what happened before this? What's the precedent? And how has this unit handled similar issues? Asking the right questions. Good ER doesn't start with answers. It starts with the right questions. Use open-ended prompts to draw out detail and intent. Ask, what impact did this behavior have? On mission delivery, morale, or team cohesion? How do you know this happened? Was this addressed informally before now? The goal is to build a fact pattern, not just collect a complaint. Providing strategic options. Every issue has more than one path. Your role is to present the full spectrum, from coaching and following up with an email, to document the situation, to progressive discipline, which can sometimes result in removal from employment. Consider alternative tools like reassignment and the viability of such a move, or mediation. Weigh timing against other actions that could impact the case or the timing of the final action, and always explain the why behind your recommendation and the watch items via a risk conversation. Help your supervisors see the big picture and the smartest path forward. As you provide them options and explain the why, you're enhancing their managerial toolkit as well. Knowing your limits. Even seasoned ER pros don't know everything, and that's okay. If you're unsure, document it. Tell the supervisor you're researching it and give them a timeline for follow-up. Consult your legal team, peer networks, or ER roundtables. And remember, model the behavior we expect from others. Transparency builds credibility. Drafting and documentation. Your writing is your legacy. Every email, memo, and proposal should stand up to legal, union, and public scrutiny. Align your documentation with precedent. Include your rationale, especially when you had multiple viable options to present to management. And structure your narrative clearly. Who, what, when, where, why, and what comes next. Think of it as policy journalism, but with accountability on the line. In closing, that wraps up this module of ER Advisor Essentials. The tools we covered here, statutes, context, questions, strategy, and writing, form the core of your practice. Keep your tools sharp Keep your tools close, and we'll see you in the next module.
This concludes this module. Thank you for joining FederalERPro. As always, please remember that we are not giving legal advice. We are sharing knowledge and a love of the craft of casework. Please like, subscribe, and share.